Chaoscharge episode 13, the graduation duel. Which is weird because Jace isn't graduating. Well, I think Jace is in college or something. We think we established that like the last couple episodes, but
one thing's for sure, right now, I do want to keep Perform Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver and Perform Pal Odd Eyes Synchron.
So you have two decks, do you, Jace? That's good to know. Good to have a backup plan.
Everything else is self-explanatory, so...
I wish I had a backup deck in Ragnarok. Hell, Dreki has a backup deck and I don't.
I've been thinking hard all day and I guess my brain can't handle it anymore.
No more thinking.
I'll think more about it in the morning. But for now, I'm gonna...
The brain is one of the most complex and well thought out, stupid devices I've ever seen in my life. Brain is more powerful than a supercomputer, and yet you can still walk into a room and not remember why you went in there. Hey, hey, hey. Unfortunately, Jace put the red card sleeves in there, but he did not put the red. But he did not put the cards in the card sleeves. Too sleepy. I'm kidding, of course, but still. I've always wanted to walk around in a place with a wallet full of Monopoly money, just in case my wallet ever got stolen. Congratulations, you just got a wallet full of Monopoly money. Granted, that's a coin flip because that means I have no money in the real world, but hey, gotta flip that coin sometimes. Wrapped in black, 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 wrapped in black, wrapped in black. Too black, too strong, wrapped in black. I love Sonic Rush. I think we're supposed to be infrared like see in the dark. Nice try, Jace. We don't know what color red is in black and white. All we have is white, black, and slightly less white or black. Maybe gray if we're lucky. Enjoy such various colors as black and slightly less black.
Like, I really need some help finding my deck.
You called the cops because you were losing your deck? Who am I, Judge?
Simple red card sleeves.
Don't let the cops care. You're having them find a hay in a needle stack. Wait.
Stolen. They were Perform Pals, plus a couple other cards.
The officer on the other end. Perform a pal? That's the newest that's the stupidest kind of Pokemon I've ever heard. It's like my mom. Whatever kind of card I have, baseball, football, basketball, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! All of them are Pokemon cards. All of them. Just all of them are Pokemon cards.
That's just great. Most of my deck is gone. I don't know who's responsible.
I blame a bad guy.
I'd be surprised if Reggie was the one who stole it.
Richie's like, with his VR glasses, yoink. It was you, AJ!
I'm just glad some of my best cards are still here.
Ah, yoink, Mr. Hubbard.
Dissolver and Synchron, Shang.
Yeah, he has a backup deck and lost about 20 cards, which means he is now able to play in Duel Links.
Plus, the other Dimension Dragons, all that stuff is still here, so...
Jace is terrified. Time to pad out the clock. Wait.
I mean, this deck can probably work a lot better than the original.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Let's do, 'cause I rule with my tools, and my tools, right.
The TikTok parody with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists. I love that song. It's so hilariously bad. I listened to that thing so many times. Shame it's not Lito Karibo playing Yami and Yugi, but at least it's a decent impersonation.
Things aren't going too well for me. Still, the cards in my first deck were stolen. Why do I say first? Well, I was building another deck, just in case. It never hurts to be...
Are you seriously getting shit for having two decks? By the way, Bastion Masawa was won in 8 countries. Why?
Wait, you're not asking me...
He has more than one deck. He has like 8 of those fuckers.
Headmaster, I really couldn't.
And you consider there's only 7 major continents. I count Atlantis. If you had my knowledge, you would too, lady.
Okay, I guess I do.
Or man. I don't know. I was more making a quote.
Active student at the Duel Masters Duel Academy to participate in a graduation duel. Yeah, I can get my deck ready, and then I can come down to the dueling grounds. Wait, I have to be there that soon?
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
You had to be there about 5 minutes ago.
I'll be there in less than half an hour. Okay, thank you, Headmaster. Hi.
Jace, you in what car? Teleportation, yeah. Zabbity-bap-bap.
Guess I don't have much of a choice.
Reggie, can you give me a lift? Oh, wait.
The test.
Oh, yeah, there's a theme song. You kind of forget after a while. And I know the Season 2 opening dropped twice. One got stopped due to Nate wants to battle. But I'm not going to cover a theme song. I'm not that version of James anymore. Oh, boy. I'm waiting for the official Season 2, which Jace is still on break for that, but, you know. Hey, after this one, though, one more episode, then we have the season finale. Wait, one more episode is the season finale, so... we're getting to 14 episodes, and then we're done with the season. How about that? Please tell me this is episode 13. Okay, good. Oh, boy. Stop and rewind, stop and rewind. Yeah, if you've ever wondered what they're saying in the, if you ever wonder where the Japanese version is in English, I actually uploaded a version of it that's English, so you can check that out if you want. Shameless plug. I don't think I put it on the Chaoscharge playlist, though. I don't know. Well, you said we were going to a dueling ground, Jace. Listen to yourself.
Mr. Hubbard, it is very nice to meet you.
You are?
If I beat you here today, then I'll have 100 wins in a row. You see, ever since your departure here from the Duel Masters Duel Academy...
The Duel Masters Duel Academy. Duel Masters is its own separate game.
They've all been defeated. And now... I'm afraid you're gonna have to be one of those people.
You know, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX manga, if you racked up 100 wins in Duel Academy, you got to be a teacher. Yes, fuck the whole teaching credentials and all that shit. You could also just win 100 times and then that's enough.
Some might be even stronger than you. Well, you are right about that.
I mean, have you seen our champion, Tobias? He plays Worms, for God's sake.
From what the headmaster told me, you're a very strong duelist.
Yeah, give myself a 6 out of 10.
Pendulum summoning to your advantage, and be able to also take advantage of fusion, sync.
I use pendulum summoning to my advantage. Well, I'm not going to use it to your advantage, you idiots.
Pass up against a duelist who has mastered those kinds of summoning techniques. Interesting. All right then. Well, I believe that we've had enough talk, so let the graduation duel begin, and let's give it our.
Sounds more like you're saying graduation.
All right, let's do this. Even though nobody's managed to defeat you yet, Jace, there's still a first time for everything. So let us begin.
Our protagonist is undefeated. How refreshing.
By activating the spell card, Part of Desires.
Oh boy. He's gonna lose just be a deck out of
Now
city.
by banishing the top 10 cards of my deck face down, I can draw 2 more
I didn't know I was
cards.
watching an episode of Ragnarok.
Next, I'm going to place 1 monster face down in defense mode, and then I'm going to set 2 cards face down on the field. That'll end my turn. That's not a bad start, Austin, but it's going to take more than that to defeat me and my Dimension Dragon's deck. I draw.
Hey, Austin's 316 says I'm about to whoop your ass.
My Scale 1 Stargazer Magician and Scale 8 Time Gazer Magician. I'm now able to pendulum summon as many monsters as I want from levels 2 through 7 at the same time. I pendulum summon Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and Shangshen Magician in attack mode.
Hello. How are you today?
Too bad for you, Jace. I have a face down card to counter that. Now I activate my Solemn Strike Trap card.
Counter Trap, Stone Cold Stunner.
Now your Shangshen and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon go straight to the graveyard. And all I have to do is give
Not
it
the
1,500 life.
not the extra deck? Okay.
That's a small price to pay to get rid of 2 of your best monsters. monsters are gone. All because of one trap card.
Welcome to
Sorry,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
kid, but if it
Bottomless
takes
is
more than
life.
your pendulum summon to defeat me, you're gonna have to try harder than that. Shunkin and Odd Eyes might be gone, but I'm still not done.
He still has 2
I
cards
still
in his
get to
hand.
normal summon, so I'll normal summon my Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer in attack mode.
What?
And now, Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer, attack his face down monster.
I know what it is, but I'm just surprised by it. Scar, Scouts of Dark Worlds.
Scar, Scout of Dark World. Now I can activate its special ability. Whenever it's destroyed
How
by
come he
battle,
can do a flipping
I can
animation,
take a
but I
level 4 or
can't?
lower Dark World monster from my deck to my hand, and I add Gren, Technician of Dark
Oh
World.
boy. Dark World, a deck that refuses to die, at least in the fan community.
Main phase 2, I'll set 1 card face down, and then I'll end my turn. But during the end phase, I'll activate the ability of my Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer. You see, whenever it's normal summoned, and during the end phase turn that I normal summon it, I can add a level 7 lighter dark monster from my deck to my hand. And the card I choose is my Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon number 2.
I don't know why, but I thought Odd Eyes was wind
hand it over to
attribute.
you.
I think I'm getting
Now
confused
it's
with
my
Clear
turn,
Wing.
Chase. I
Then again, they are all the same card, so...
First I activate the spell Dark World Lightning. This dandy little spell
Dandy.
card allows me to destroy your face down card. That's not going to be enough, Austin. I activate my Damage Diet Trap card. Damage Diet's effect. All damage that I'll take this turn is cut in half. Not bad, Jace, but another second effect.
Not
of
bad,
Dark World
Jace, but
Lightning
not
takes
enough to
effect.
meet the
I
mighty
have to
Stone
discard a card
Cold.
from my hand. I discard Gren, Technician of Dark World. And now I activate its ability. Whenever Gren is discarded from my hand due to an effect, I can destroy 1 spell or trap on the field, and I choose the Stargazer Magician. And don't think Time Gazer Magician's safe, because I'll get rid of him too. Now I'm going to
Talk about your subs, talk about John 316. Austin 316 says I'm about to whoop your ass.
All my Fiend type monsters receive 300 attack and defense points. Now, I normal summon Braun, Mad King of Dark World.
Hi, Braun. How are you?
And thanks to the Gates of Dark World,
He's gonna
Braun
turn Jace
receives 300
evil like
attack and defense
Jaden.
points. And now I'll have Braun attack Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer. Since Braun inflicted battle damage to you, I can activate its ability in order to discard Snow, Unlight of Dark World, from my hand to the graveyard. And since Snow was discarded, I can activate her special ability. So now I can add my Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, from my deck to my hand.
Oh, fuck.
And now I'll go to my main phase 2 and activate my face down card, the Forces of Darkness.
Oh, boy.
This trap card allows me to get back 2 Dark World monsters from my graveyard to my hand. And I choose Snow and Gren. Great. With Gren and Snow back in his hand, we can use their effects all over again.
I can. I didn't know this.
I still have
Stupid
the
sack of
Dark
shit.
World on my side of the field, and I'll use its effect. First, I banish Scar from my graveyard, and then I discard Grapha from my hand. And then I get to draw 1 card from my deck. And now I activate Grapha's effect. Whenever it's discarded from my hand, I can destroy any card on the field. And I choose Time Gazer Magician. And now, Jace, since Grapha's in my graveyard, I can activate its special ability. I return
Jace,
Braun
I
from
appreciate
my
the
hand
fact that
and
you
special
and the
summon
rest of the
Grapha
Duel
and
Masters
attack
Duel
mode.
Academy care. And I also appreciate the fact that, well,
After all
you
that,
can kiss my
I'll
ass.
end my turn. I will admit, Austin, you do have a pretty good lineup, but I guess I'll make a comeback against your Dark World deck.
Just falls asleep on him.
This hand won't help me do it. I'll have to be patient for now. I'll set a monster face down in defense mode, and then I'll play Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in my Pendulum Zone.
What? What?
And after that, I'll go to my end phase.
What?
And during the end phase,
She's
I'll activate
putting on all the
effect of
Stone
Odd Eyes
Cold
Pendulum
things.
Dragon. So I destroy it and send it to my extra deck in order to add the Time Gazer Magician.
And I know I'm doing a terrible impersonation of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm not doing an impersonation of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm doing an impersonation of Austin.
My turn by normal summoning Braun,
Being
Mad
Stone
King
Cold
of
Steve
Dark
Austin.
World to the field once again. And since the Gates of Dark World are still on my side of the field, Braun will gain 300 attack and defense. Next, I activate the spell card, Allure of Darkness.
Put a little stink on it.
Now I can draw 2 cards from my deck, but then must banish a dark monster from my hand. And the card I banish is Gren, Technician of
If you
Dark
think
World.
Ink Gold Austin here should
No,
banish
this is
Gren,
true.
give me a hell yeah!
Thanks to my allure of
Hell
darkness,
yeah!
I was able to get my best card. Now I activate Card Destruction.
Oh fuck, more ban cards.
Thanks to Card Destruction, we discard our entire hand to the graveyard. And then we get the same number of cards that we discarded. You serious?
Yes.
Great.
Talk about your subs, talk about Pendulum 316.
Guess what?
Austin
Jason? Only the
316
card
says,
destruction
I'm kicking your
in my hand,
ass.
But it also activates the effects of my Dark World monster that I discarded. So first, I'll use the effect of Brow, Huntsman of the Dark World. Whenever he's discarded from my hand to the graveyard, I draw 1 card. Next is Kaki, Gorilla of Dark World. When he's discarded, I can destroy any monster on the field, and the card I choose is your face-down monster. And finally, Snow, Unlight of Dark World. You already know what she does, and I choose Beige, Vanguard of Dark World.
But what does she
Next, I'll
do?
activate the effect of my Gates of Dark World field spell, and I banish Kaki from my graveyard
Bye.
and discard Beige. And then I draw another card. And then thanks to the effect of Beige, Vanguard
This
of Dark
entire
World,
yard's gonna
I
be
can
filled with
summon it to
fucking
the
cards
field
by the
whenever
end
he's
of this.
discarded.
Hello. Aren't you a
Then
pretty
he'll
boy?
gain 300 attack and defense points thanks to the Gates of Dark World. Next, I activate the spell card, Dark World Dealings. Thanks to Dark World Dealings, we both get to draw 1 card and then discard a card. So I'll draw and discard Celery, Guru of Dark World. Okay, I'll draw. And I discard the card I just drew. Perform Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver.
Okay.
And now since I discarded Celery, I can activate its ability. So
It's Cerulli, not Celery.
Defense mode.
The Dark World monsters
Okay, I
are
see where this
based
is
off
going.
of colors.
That's
They're
not all,
not
Chase.
based
When
off of
Celery is
fucking
summoned to
vegetables
the
and
field that way,
fruit.
its second special ability activates.
That would have been
So that means
far
I
more
have
different
to
archetype.
from my
I
hand.
summon Tomato, Mad King of Art
Overlord of Dark World.
of Dark
And
Worlds.
now, Rainbow's effect activates, which means it's special summon back to my side of the field in
Up
attack
for it.
mode.
Broccoli.
And then thanks to the Gates of Dark World, Rainbow gains 300 attack and defense points. But more importantly, its special ability will also activate.
Let's
So all
see.
the spell and trap cards or all the monsters on your side of the field are also destroyed. And I think I'll go ahead and destroy all your monsters so you can say goodbye to Celery.
Not my celery.
And since
Now I
have
won't have a
4
balanced
Dark Worlds on my
breakfast.
side of the field, if I attack with all 4 of them, I win the duel. Now Grappa, Rainbow, Brawn, and Beige, attack Jace directly!
Dissolver.
This isn't over just yet, Austin. You see, thanks to your help, you destroyed my electromagnetic turtle.
I did.
And whenever I banish electromagnetic
Oh, that's
turtle from
right,
my
the card he
graveyard,
popped.
I can automatically end the battle phase. Not
He
bad.
popped a
You
set
have
monster,
left
so.
on their turn. Good for you. However, with 4 Dark World monsters on my side of the field, you're gonna need something pretty powerful if you want to try and beat them.
Austin,
So
what are
on
you
my
doing?
turn,
A
you're gonna
protagonist?
have to push 1
Yes,
turn
you're dueling a
then
protagonist.
I'll
You
end
know
my
you
turn.
stand no chance.
Actually, Austin, I don't need to already draw it because it's already in my hand and I have your card destruction.
Destiny
defense
Shining
point.
Draw.
Now I activate Dark Hole.
Oh boy.
So that means all 4 of your monsters are destroyed.
Where's the safe zone when you
4 of
need
them are
one?
gone.
That's it. I'm taking my ball and going home.
Next, I activate the spell card Amazing Pendulum.
It's not that good.
Thanks to Amazing Pendulum, since I don't happen to have any cards in my Pendulum zones right now, thanks to you, I
You're
can
welcome.
add 2 Magician Pendulum monsters from my extra to my hand, but they have to be face up. So I'll go ahead and add Stargazer Magician and Time Gazer Magician to my hand. It's too bad I won't
Doink.
let you attack me with your odd eyes. I activate Gateway to Dark World. Gateway to Dark World allows me to special summon a Dark World monster from my graveyard to the field. However, I can't summon another monster for the remainder of the turn. And the card I bring back is Grappa, Dragon Lord of Dark World. And now that Stargazer and Time Gazer are back in my hand, I'll use them both in order to set the pendulum scale.
Pendulum scale setting. Remember,
And
Jace
now
doesn't have any
since my
cards in his
pendulum
hand,
goes back up,
but his
I'll
extra
pendulum
deck.
summon Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon from my extra deck.
One of his second odd eyes was sent to the great extra deck.
Unfortunately, I can't really
And was
do
a graveyard.
anything else. So for now, I am.
I would have said suicide, but then I remember that the gate were
I'll start by
card,
activating
the
Tribute to
gateway's
the
on,
Duel.
you know? The field spells up.
Simple enough. I discard Silva, Warlord of Darkwold from my hand, and then I can destroy.
Are we gonna do the Greg Recky break rulings?
Gone, but just like before, it's gonna go back to my extra deck instead of the graveyard. That's not all, Jace. Since Silva was
Yep.
discarded from my hand due to Tribute to the Doomed, it won't come back to my side of the field. That's because Darkworld monsters can't be
Oh,
special summoned
I guess not.
whenever they're discarded by the effect of a spell card that has a cost. And since Tribute to the Doomed...
So someone actually acknowledges that ruling. I'm surprised.
But that doesn't
Because
really
Dark World
matter.
monsters are easily one of the more confusing cards when it comes to cost rulings.
Silva from my graveyard,
I wonder if Konami ever wished.
discard
Can we
gold
just
from
go
my
back and
hand,
unmake
then
these?
draw one card.
Evidently not, because they keep giving them new
And
supports.
then, since gold was discarded, it comes back to the field in attack mode.
Silver and gold.
Summon,
Silver
I'll
and
summon Zero,
gold.
Knight of the Dark World. And thanks to the Gates of Dark World, Gold and Zur gain 300 attack and defense points.
Not good.
And although it's not enough to take out your life points, it'll bring you down to a significant amount that's very low. Now Grappa, Gold and Zur, attack Jace directly!
Yeah, boy. 100.
Not
How
looking
convenient.
so good, are you, Jace? Well, that's understandable. You're down to your last 100 life points, while I still stand at 6,500. And with 3 Darkworld monsters on my side of the field, each with over 2,000 attack points...
Jace then draws the card,
It's gonna
I
take a miracle
win.
for you to
Good
win
for
this
one,
duel.
I win.
That's right.
The I win button.
Down to my last 100 life points.
Actually, they are.
Honestly,
Konami
Jace,
is
you're
making
like
3
the
Zexo
winner
cards that are
of the Dark
immensely,
That's all. I
ridiculously
think
broken,
so
but none
many
of them can be
people
used
do
in a
that.
battle.
So I wouldn't be
It's
surprised if you
in a
used it
duel,
as
because
well.
it's just like, one of them's literally pick what card you want to add from your deck to your hand during your draw phase.
But that still doesn't mean that I can't beat you.
Like, I put in the
It's my
flow, I'm
move.
gonna high five this guy, shit like that.
I activate Pot of Greed.
Oh boy.
I couldn't have asked for a better draw. So thanks to Pot of Greed, I draw 2 more
One
cards.
card
from
sanctity
my
be
deck.
better. I know you're making
Since
your opponent
Stargazer
plus,
and
but
Time Gazer are still
you know.
up, I'll go ahead and use them to Pendulum Summon again. So I Pendulum Summon Harmonizing Magician and Perform a Pal Trump Girl in attack mode.
Meanwhile, Eyes is there like, what about me?
Now I'll use the effect of Harmonizing Magician. You see, whenever she's Pendulum Summoned, I can also Special Summon a Magician Pendulum monster from my deck in defense mode. However, that monster's abilities are negated and it's banished when it leaves the field. So I Special Summon
that makes a cost
the
now.
Wisdom Magician from my deck. And since Harmonizing Magician is a tuner monster, I'm going to put her to good use.
Synchro
So I'll
Shogun.
convert to my Wisdom Magician. I Synchro Summon Enlightenment Paladin.
Oh boy, and since we summoned it using the Magician Pendulum
And thanks to
monster,
Enlightenment Paladin's effect, since I Synchro Summoned it with the Magician Pendulum monster,
I can add a
give back
spell card from my graveyard to my hand.
And the card I choose,
Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed. But it's not going to stay in my hand for long.
Because it's not
I'm
once
gonna
per turn.
activate it. Once again, I draw 2 cards from my deck. And now, it's time for me to Synchro Summon again. I'll have my level 2 Performer Pal Trump Girl tune my level 8 Enlightenment Paladin. What are you thinking, Chase? Performer Pal Trump Girl's not a tuner monster.
About
Actually,
that.
Austin, yes I can. You see, there's a special kind of Synchro monster that can be Synchro Summoned by using a Synchro monster and a Pendulum Summon monster on the field as a tuner monster. Now I Synchro
Proxy
Summon
Synchro,
Nirvana
as I call
High
it.
Paladin.
Hello, Nirvana.
Nirvana High Paladin.
Smells like Nirvana.
Pendulum Synchro monster. Now this is what I wanted to see. And thanks to Nirvana High Paladin, I have a strong chance to win this
Strong
duel.
chance, but not a good one.
First, I'll activate its effect. You see, whenever I use a Pendulum Summon monster treated as a tuner monster to Synchro Summon Nirvana High Paladin, I can add a spell card from my graveyard to my
I wonder
hand.
what he'll add.
Once again, I'll choose Pot of Greed. And in case you've forgotten, Austin, I still have yet to normal summon. So I normal summon my mythical beast, Medusa.
What?
And now, I'll reactivate my Pot of Greed.
Oh boy, that'll activate Medusa's effect.
Once again, I
Because
draw 2
it's the
cards from
spell
my
counter
deck.
card.
But that's not all. Since the spell card is activated, Mythical Beast Medusa's effect activates. So it gains a spell counter. And then, I'll activate my Monster
Oh
Reborn.
boy.
And I'll use it to bring back my Enlightenment Paladin for my graveyard.
In the main monster zone.
And since Monster Reborn's a spell card, Mythical Beast Medusa gains another spell counter. And now that it has 2 spell counters, I'm all set to win. Now,
Chase is out of
Nirvana High
breath.
Paladin, attack Grappa! And now, since my Nirvana High Paladin destroyed Grappa by battle, I can activate its special ability. So that means you lose half your life points.
Oh jeez.
No way! And now Enlightenment
I know Enlightenment
will
Paladin
attack
has the
Gold.
Flame Wingman effect.
Before it strikes, I'll activate the special ability of Mythical Beast Medusa. By removing 2 spell counters from it, I can target any monster on the field and have its attack and defense
Have?
points until the
How?
end of the turn. And I
How?
choose Gold.
Ha! I don't know.
And now for the finishing touch. Since Enlightenment Paladin destroyed Gold by battle, you take damage equal to its attack points.
Original attack, of course.
Can't believe it.
That's game.
Lost. You know, I will admit, Chase. that
I should have run Sparks like that tricky guy.
Yeah, good game, man. Well, I was so close to beating you. Jace, I would really appreciate it if you would be one of my special guests at my graduation ceremony. Lots of people would be very interested to meet you. And I bet you'd have some very fun duels. What do you say? Want to come with? That'd be very nice, Austin, thank you. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to pass up. I got other things to do, so I'm really sorry. But, hey, if you're ever up for a duel...
So I'll finish my Steve Austin montage with his
that'd be
most
very
famous
nice.
of
I like
quotes.
that.
Double middle
If you ever need
finger!
anything, just hit me up. Later.
That it?
I
Nope.
must say I'm very disappointed.
I rate that a
His
6
main
out of
purpose
10.
was to try and get all of Jace's cards, but that didn't happen.
I don't know why, but in this light looks like
Not
he's
all
wearing
of
Dr.
Jace's cards
Insano
are counterable,
glasses.
and because of that, he will not be getting paid. But it won't matter. Because most of
I
Jace's
know this
cards
was
have been
WWE,
stolen,
where if you don't have a
he'll
match,
to
you're not
cleanse out a
paid.
brand new deck, and his head will be scrambling
Ugh.
to try and make it have good synergy.
I'm certain that it's changed with
I
the
wouldn't be
times, but I also
surprised.
can't put it past Vince.
All of the synergy in that deck
We can't
is a
afford
lot
Pyro,
stronger than it was in
but we
his
can afford
original.
Brock Lesnar to get $800,000 per match, even though he shows up like
But
once
now
a
that's
year.
taken care of,
Ugh.
I have something that I need to do.
I love wrestling. That's why I
So
insulted
by
so much.
scripture, although I first had my doubts in seeing that your services were no longer required for the Chaos Knights, I think I've decided to change my mind and give you a second chance. But hopefully, you won't try and duel me again, cause we don't want a repeat of what happened. Now then, it's time for you to awaken.
I'm
Tobias'
awake,
revival
I'm
is only just
alive,
the
I
beginning.
know what I
But I
believe
have 6
inside.
other people at my disposal that are worthy to use the over 100 numbers. One of
We're
them
just looping the same little
Subject 1, 2,
million
5.
puzzle sound effect.